And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of I'm Trying to Read Too Many Books at One Time. I got a message from one of my friends on here. I don't want to say the person's screen name because he didn't say I could say it. So that person was asking, that person told me that a TV show, and this is going to be a subject I just haven't talked about in a long time, but he said a TV show had asked he and his girlfriend to be on the show, and he wanted my advice because I've been on TV doing that. Sometimes I think I can say things better verbally than in written form. What I would do is I would make sure, I'd find out exactly who it is. Okay. I'd find out exactly who it is, find out what the show's like, try to watch some recent episodes as well as some older episodes. What do they want from you? Is it purely there goes the town horn. Is it purely to use you and throw you away, so to speak? If that's the case, don't do it. I was on Jerry Springer. I would never do that again. If it's a Jerry Springer show, I would say absolutely no. Don't do it. Are they just trying to use you? Or are they trying to show that this lifestyle exists and that it's as normal can be, I guess? I'm really at a loss here. Outside of what I've already said, I would check that. I would check to see if it's a legitimate show. Is it documentary style? Are they going to do just like a 5, 10, 15 minute segment? Is it going to be an hour long, which is an hour long show may be anywhere from 40 to 50 minutes. Although you might be on the stage, on the set, longer than that because they wind up editing.
I've never had much of a positive view of the Jerry Springer show.
Are they just trying to exploit you? Or are they trying to get a good message across, a bad message across? And if you didn't hear my wife, she said, what was it?
I've never thought very much of the big Jerry Springer show. I've always thought it was kind of a trashy show.
No, I agree. I mean,
seems like there's a lot of fighting and screaming and yelling and acting like people acting stupid.
Yeah, they exploit people.
Showing how dumb they are.
Yeah, and so I would just, look, if trying to think of some shows, there's the Jerry Springer show. No, I wouldn't do that. The Phil Donahue show, which isn't on anymore, but the Phil Donahue show of the 70s and 80s, I don't know when he went off air. Maybe. Okay. Maybe. I can't say for sure I would or wouldn't on the Phil Donahue show. But no, and he did have that. How I found out there were other ABs in the world was from the Phil Donahue show. He had Tommy from Diaper Pail Friends. He had him on, trying to, if it's that TV show called The View, I don't know if it's still around. I wouldn't do that one. It is? Yeah, my wife says it's still on.
You know Sarah Gilbert is a lesbian?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
The one that's on there, Sarah Gilbert, on her band.
So anyway, trying to think of a good show that I would recommend. There used to be a show on, I don't remember what network it was. I want to say CBS, but I could be wrong. The guy who did the show, last time I saw, he has a show on PBS now. It was an all-night talk show where he interviewed people. that was a good show. If it was that show, yeah, I would recommend it.
Dr. Ruth, is she still on?
Yeah, if we didn't hear my wife, Dr. Ruth, if she's still around.
She's alive, but I don't know if she has a show.
If she still has a show. Try, and when you get there, you can everything might look good. Everything might look like it's on the up and up, and then you get there and you realize this isn't right. And remember that you have the right to change your mind. And if you get there and it's not what you thought it was going to be, you have the right to say, no, I'm not going to do this, send me home. I saw a show, I watched it on YouTube, but one of my AB friends, I believe in Colorado, she and some other ABs got together, and it was an English documentary, and it was good. I don't have a problem with that one if they want to do a show like that. They had like a party and they did some interviews, and that was good. I'm really at a loss because I don't know what the name of the show is, and even if I did, it doesn't mean I would know anything about it, because my wife has a TV on, doesn't mean she really watches it, and
What is the show?
I don't know, he didn't tell me.
Oh.
So, without knowing the name of the show, and even if we did know the name of the show, we don't know anything about the show, we still couldn't say anything. But I would just be careful. I'd ask a lot of questions. Are they going to provide you airfare or bus or train fare there and back? Are they going to provide you a place to live while you're there, say a hotel? They can provide you food, things like that. You need to find out about that.
They really should provide you all of it.
Yeah. And when I went on Springer, it was airfare there and back. They provided the plane ticket. There was a ride to and from the airport. They got me like hamburgers. I'm like big into hamburgers, and they got me like hamburgers every day. But the show itself, I would not do it again.
How long were you in Chicago?
Like 3 days.
Oh, you were there quite a bit then.
Yeah, I actually liked it. I like
Chicago?
Yeah, I actually like that part of Chicago.
Yeah, the downtown of Chicago, the south side of Chicago is the rough side.
So anyway, so that's all I can really say right now. I'm willing to try and give you some better advice, but without knowing more, I can't. So anyway, bye.